So backdooring sneaker releases, some people would say it's been happening forever, to stop complaining, just to deal with it. But in 2025, I feel like with the efforts of channels like this one, as well as customers and sneakerheads being a lot more vocal with the power of social media, I think we're at least beginning to make some of these brands at least kind of address some of these allegations, be a lot more transparent with the customers, because I think it's gonna get to a point where the customer base is gonna be just so frustrated that they begin to take their money elsewhere. We're already starting to see it happening with Travis Scott releases, and just last week, we witnessed Undefeated make customers wait for weeks for their orders to arrive, only for pairs to be canceled. And when you pretty much just do the basic math, Undefeated didn't have enough pairs to fulfill all of the orders. We also had the Awake Jordan 5 release, which again, another limited release, which people hit on the equal raffle, but it looks like we are gonna see some cancellations happening, as it looks like Awake has been a little bit proactive about the entire situation, actually dropping an official statement via their Instagram stories today, where they said, all Awake NY Jordan orders have officially shipped. Out of over 8,000 pairs, about 40 orders couldn't be fulfilled due to an unforeseen warehouse sinking issue. Those customers have been fully refunded and will be emailed shortly. So that's absolutely wild. If you guys were lucky enough to hit on this raffle, you may want to actually check your emails, your spam folders, because unfortunately, a lot of people that had success on this drop, it looks like they are going to be receiving cancellation emails today. And while there's never been any direct evidence to say that Awake officially backdoored some of the stock, it's been kind of just moving around word of mouth in a lot of smaller sneaker circles. And it's kind of getting to a point where the customer base is just getting completely frustrated with all of these shenanigans. And that brings us here to the upcoming Travis Scott Jordan 1 Fragment Low collaboration, which we just saw on the feed of WNBA star Caitlin Clark. So she got her pair early. Does this actually make you guys more hyped for this release? Let me know what y'all think about this one down below. On top of that, we got Fujiwara, a Fragment, rocking these joints right here, showcasing this sneaker with the alternate sail laces, which I would have to say these definitely do complement the tongue on this release right here. But at the end of the day, when you talk about this sneaker right here, which I feel like they've been teasing for years now, we've seen so many early looks. It's like by the time these actually drop, it's like I already feel like these joints are played out. Plus, when you talk about a release such as a Travis Scott drop, when you talk about these Travis Scott Jordan 1 lows for years now, some of the most hype releases from Jordan brand, it just kind of feels like, bro, like these joints are just overplayed out. And when you talk about this upcoming release right here, it looks like we've actually just been hit with a pretty unfortunate update, which according to Mr. Unloved Ones, he's saying that you can expect this release right here to just be an exclusive drop via Travis Scott's website, which means we actually won't see these joints hitting the sneakers app, which if you ask me, just based off the fact that I want to say like the last time we saw a hype Travis Scott Jordan 1 low, didn't they just give pairs to like influencers who were live streaming the release? And then as far as like the customer base, absolutely nobody was able to successfully grab a pair. So if we're hearing news that these are going to be an exclusive release via Travis Scott's website, how could the customer base expect no other outcome than for them to just do the same thing where they're just gifting pairs to influencers, and everyday regular sneakerheads have absolutely no chance? I mean, it just kind of makes this release heartbreaking, right? Plus, when you see images of this with pairs floating around talking about resale shops are already receiving Travis Scott Fragment Air Jordan 1 low shipments, like this pretty much just takes out all the energy from this release right here. It's like, how can they already have these pairs in advance when these sneakers aren't even dropping till the end of the month? So as we take a look here at their Instagram account, this is Breakout LA, which it looks like this is your typical everyday resale shop, talking about buy, sell, trade, Sunday through Monday, blah, blah, blah. And as you guys see, they're always having unreleased pairs ahead of the release, even the Awake Jordan 5s. What do you know right here? So to me, this just puts a sour taste in the mouth of sneakerheads, which we're already like pretty much getting fed up when you talk about these Travis Scott releases. Plus with Travis Scott's most recent statements about OGs or nothing, kind of making him give like off almost like an entitled type of feel when you talk about the everyday sneakerhead. It's just not a good look, and just again leaves a sour taste in all of our mouths right here. So when you talk about Travis Scott releases, plus looking back at past drops, I mean, you already see what's happening with these clips right here. It looks like, I want to say hundreds of pairs of these, which were already in the hands of resellers ahead of the event. So with this upcoming drop, it's like, how can we expect anything more different? Like with these being a Travis Scott exclusive drop, we already know there's gonna be a whole bunch of shenanigans with that release right there. Plus with what happened with the Undefeated Jordan 4s, with the Awake Jordan 5s, like is it gonna get to a point where sneakerheads just get tired of all of this? Are we going to just continue to support these brands when it feels like they got no love for us right here? It's like, y'all got to let me know how y'all feel about this in the comment section. And while I'm not accusing Undefeated or Awake of backdooring pairs, I mean, these are just what people are talking about as far as in the sneaker conversations. This is what people are feeling like, and this is just kind of like the general consensus out here. So until they plan to officially address some of these situations and stop kind of like tippy-toeing around the allegations, using excuses like due to an unforeseen warehouse sinking issue, we're just going to continue to complain, and it's just going to get to a point where customers are taking their money elsewhere. Like when you talk about an upcoming Travis Scott drop, I feel like these pairs are so overhyped that I wouldn't even try to enter for a raffle when you talk about a Travis Scott release. And if these are exclusive to just Travis Scott's website, bro, like you already know I'm definitely sitting this one out right here. So what do y'all think about this one here? When you talk about Undefeated, the Awakes, plus so many other Jordan releases this year, when you talk about this Travis Scott release right here with the unfortunate update that these could potentially be an exclusive to Travis Scott release to his website, like just drop your feedback, man. I would love to know what you guys think. If you've been watching the channel for a while now and you haven't subscribed yet, make sure y'all go ahead and subscribe down below, because from what I'm seeing right here, when you talk about the viewership, I'm pretty much getting more views than I even got subscribers. Like we only got like what, 5K subscribers. So it's absolutely crazy. Y'all got to make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. I know not many people are subscribed to the new channel, John Alexander TV. So if you haven't done so yet, go ahead and subscribe up, because I appreciate all the support, man. We're coming over here, taking over the sneaker game as far as like we're really taking back the power of the customer, man. We're forcing some of these brands to address these situations, because it's starting to get to a point where it's just getting completely out of hand. So I want to make this discussion continued down below. Jump in the comments, voice your opinions. Let's keep things going as far as this conversation. Let's not let them get away with this right here, because as it looks like so far, this one's looking a little bit crazy. So drop your feedback down below. If you guys enjoyed the update, smash the like button. They got this new little hype thing they got where you can hype up videos and all that on YouTube. I don't really know too much, but if you guys haven't done so yet, consider subscribing. I would greatly appreciate it. Until next time, JATV, stay safe, stay blessed. I'm out. Love. Stay safe, stay blessed. JA.
Stay safe, stay blessed. Stay safe, stay blessed.
Stay safe, stay blessed. JA.
Stay safe, stay blessed. Stay safe.